I was going through my collection the other day. I've got a second bedroom full of stuff, and just going through as I do every few months. And I came across a bunch of fun albums. I'm thinking I'd like to share with you guys. So come in and stay around, have a look, have a laugh, and we'll see you in a minute. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from Off My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I've got a whole second bedroom full of stuff. You watch videos on some of these albums, and there is a market for them. There is a niche for some of these albums. So they're still there, and I don't go shopping for them or anything like that. But I was given them mainly through buying box of records and stuff like that, or given box of records. But I came across a bunch of kind of Ktel type of albums, Power Play, Mini Pops, all that stuff, the Golden Ring. So I'm going to share those with you just to have a laugh on a cold Wednesday morning here. And start off with this one. This is a Ktel product, Power Play. What is this one? You got Steve Foberg on there. He's pretty cool. Dan Fogelberg's on here. Journey, Kenny Loggins, Paul Davis. Toto's on here with 99. Good track. Cheap Trick with Voices. Jane by Starship is on here. The Romantics, What I Like About You, is on here. Molly Hatchet, Flirt with Disaster. There's a Murray McLaughlin tune, great Canadian artist. Try Walking Away. Cool stuff. I can't believe this is $50 on Amazon. When I looked up the cover, there was an Amazon. There was an Amazon ad for it. $50 for this Mini Pops album. Wow, that's unbelievable. Video killed the radio star. Morning Train 9 to 5. Japanese Boy. These are medleys. So there's an ABBA medley. Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. Super Trooper. Money, Money, Money. Mamma Mia. There's a disco medley on here. There's a Birdie song. Stupid Cupid. Novelty medley. Rock and roll medley. Blondie melody. Call on Me, Sunday Girl, Dennis. Cool stuff. Yeah, $50 album. $50 album. Another one, Country World, As Seen on TV. Another Ktel. I don't know. I have never heard about a lot of these ones. I've heard of Hank Lachlan and Hank Snow and Jerry Reed and Dottie West. But who's Carl Ballou? John Hartford. George Hamilton the Fourth is on here. Sheb Woolley. Don't know. But, they made a mistake on this one. There's a sticker here. It says, Oh Lonesome Me. They've got Hank Snow, but it says, please note, Oh Lonesome Me, sung by Eddie Arnold. Oops. That could be a keeper. Another 20 original country classics. Is this a Ktel one? No, this one's on the Mercury label, actually. Yeah, special edition Mercury label. Tom T. Hall, Farron Young, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roger Miller's on here. Jerry Lee Lewis is on here again. Tom T. Hall's on here again. Oh, Jerry Lee Lewis is all over this place. Chantilly Lace. Statler Brothers, Roger Miller. This is a Jerry Lee Lewis album with guests, pretty much, because he's on here again. Tom T. Hall's, they're pretty much sharing all the songs on here. This is The Golden Ring. 20 super hits. What label's on this one? This is a ARC label. Wow. Needs some cleaning, but yeah, looks, that vinyl looks in good shape. I don't know if these are original artists. It doesn't really tell you who the artist is, but it looks, this one looks like an Elvis one, because blue suede shoes, in the ghetto, all shook up. Are you lonesome tonight? U.S. Mail, Teddy Bear, Jailhouse Rock, Heartbreak Hotel, Suspicious Mind, Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, I Got Stung, Burn in Love. Yeah, this is an Elvis super hits, but it doesn't say if Elvis sings it or not. It doesn't give any artist information on here whatsoever. Curious. I have to give this one a listen for sure. Top hits of the 60s. Volume 1. I don't know if I have Volume 2 or not. This is on the CSP, Columbia Special Products Limited. Realistic. Top 10 tunes. Columbia Special Products. Brian Hyland. It's a bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Ruby and the Romantics. Jim Gilmore and the Fireballs. New Christie Minstrels. The Kingsmen. The Angels. The Ripcords. What a name. Ripcords. Jump. Bobby Vinton. The Byrds. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. Some cool stuff on here. Our Day Will Come. Sugar Shack. Green Green. Louie Louie. My Boyfriend's Back. Hey Little Cobra. Turn Turn Turn. Everything to Everything There Is a Season. By the Byrds. Young Girl. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. This one's actually not too bad. Vinyl's in near mint. The cover's pretty decent shape. I mean, these are cool. These are cool albums. Here's this one here. Best of Britain. 20 Best of Britain. Original hits, original stars. Ktel International label. Searchers, Needles and Pins, Billy Kramer, Crazy World of Arthur Brown is on here with Fire. That's a great track. I love that one. The Kinks, Sunday Afternoon, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Ferry Across the Mersey, The Zombies, Time of the Season's on here. Dave Clark 5, Bits and Pieces. Donovan, Universal Soldier. Wow. Mungo Jerry in the Summertime. Adam Faith, It's All Right. Vanity Fair, Hitchin' a Ride. This is a great bunch of tracks. It's like a 40 bunch of 45s, but on vinyl. This is Happy Days. Original hits, original stars, collection of records, the coolest teens of the 50s, loved. Wow. D. Bond owned this one from Oakville, Ontario. Thank you, D. This is Happy Days. He must have brought this to parties. But again, doesn't need cleaning. I should put them in sleeves, though. Do I know anything on here, though, from the 50s? The Shirelles. Jackie Wilson. Lovely Teardrops. Richie Valens. Coasters. Drifters. Chuck Berry. Chantels. Little Anthony and the Imperials. I've heard of those guys. Bill Haley and his Comets. Rock Around the Clock. Must be the big hit because they've got it highlighted at the bottom. But yeah, cool stuff. This is Kooky Country. 24 original hits, 24 original stars. This one actually has a inner sleeve on that typical Ktel label. What's so kooky about this one? May the Bird of Paradise Fly Up Your Nose by Little Jimmy Dickens. Dead Skunk by Loudon Wainwright III. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? By Lonnie Donegan. How to Catch an African Skeeter Alive by Little Jimmy Dickens. Monkey That Became President by Tom T. Hall. My Uncle Used to Love Me But She Died by Roger Miller. That's an interesting title. When You're Hot by Jerry Reed. That's a great track, actually. Boy Named Sue by Johnny. Don't Squeeze My Charmin by Charlie Walker. You Can't Roller Skate on a Buffalo Herd, Roger Miller. Roger Miller was known for his funny stuff. Chug-a-Lug, Roger Miller again. World's Biggest Whopper by J.R. Samples. Running Bear, Johnny Preston. Three Sheets into the Wind, Johnny Bond. I wonder what that's about. So cool stuff. And these covers are to die for. They're so good. Uh-oh. Superbad is back. 20 original hits, 20 original stars. Again on that international Ktel label. Need some glue there on the cover, but that's okay. I've got some. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Stylistics. Tyrone Davis, Kool and the Gang. Bill Withers. James Brown. Chai Lights. Barry White, Earth, Wind and Fire. OJ's, Curtis Mayfield. Cool stuff. Superbad is back. Gotta have some disco. Disco Fire. Get another Ktel, but a double album as well. 2 record set, all original hits and stars. Samantha Sang. I've got a beat up crappy album, but that same cover of Samantha Sang over in that other room. Donna Summer's on here. Eruption's on here. Barry White. Samantha Sang, as I said. Eruption. Space Project. Heat Wave by Boogie Nights by Heat Wave. Grace Jones is on here. Wham is on here. Ronnie Jones. The Sunshine Band. It doesn't say KC in the Sunshine Band. It says Sunshine Band. But Disco Fire. And finally, the classic Hooked on Classics. I wonder how much this is if you wanted to order it. It's on the RCA Victor label. Ton of songs on here, man. Hooked on Classics Part 1 and 2. Hooked on Classics Part 3. Hooked on Jabowski. Hooked on a Song. Hooked on Mozart. Hooked on Mendelssohn. Hooked on a Can-Can. I'm curious to see how much that would be if I looked it up. Whether it's still available or not, who knows. Hooked on Classics, is it still... yeah. The CD, well, you can get the record for $40, $39.09. And you can get the CD for $52.72. Wow. Wow. When did this come out? 1981. So, there you have it, guys. It's a fun video on some great 20 original classics, 20 original stars type of albums. But some cool stuff in there. Some cool stuff. And some of it's now worth a lot of bucks. So, have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.